I was learning new things. And today I just learned Jesus was a surfer and a single guy. Thanks for that. It's a tragedy that brings us here today. The life of Sergeant John H. Wiggins II. At the age of 46, his life has been cut short. We feel with the family and friends the injustice of the reality of death, and even more the evil of a life shortened. Our prayers and condolences are with the family and loved ones. It is in moments like this that we are reminded of the scriptures from Isaiah 35, 3-4, and 40, 28 through 31. Encourage the exhausted and strengthen the feeble. Say to those with anxious heart, take courage, fear not. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, does not become weary or tired. His understanding is inscrutable. He gives strength to the weary, and to him who lacks might he increase his power. Though youth grow weary and tired, vigorous young men stumble badly, yet those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles, that will run and not go weary, they will walk and not faint. Indeed, friends and family and comrades, the Lord, the everlasting God, He will give us strength when we feel weary. For those who wait for the Lord will gain strength, is a promise. And thus, today we trust the grace and strength for today, and today we celebrate Sergeant John H. Wiggins II's life. We who knew him well, some more than others, know of his life. I had a privilege to know him for the last year and really enjoyed his personality, who he was. But something was clear that coming out of him, it was his commitment and his desire to serve. Of his commitment to a greater cause of defending his country and be part of something bigger, of the freedoms that we enjoy as a nation. Sergeant Wiggins joined the United States Marine Corps in August 16, 1993. He served for 4 years of honorable service with the United States Marine Corps as an aircraft ordnance munitions technician. And because of his passion for service later on in his life, in October 15 of 2010, he joined the Florida Army National Guard. Sergeant Wiggins served close to 10 years, over 8 years of honorable service as a power generator equipment repairer. Furthermore, Sergeant Wiggins performed multiple annual training periods from 2010 through 2017. Sergeant Wiggins performed additional duty days in the Florida Army National Guard from the summer of 2011 through the winter of 2017. His actions greatly assisted the unit in improving and enhancing the deployment readiness. He had the highest record of volunteer service, more than any other soldier who has ever served in the unit to date of the 146 CSB. Sergeant Wiggins he performed additional duty days with the Florida Army National Guard for the summer of 2011 through the winter of 2017. Again, he just was a great volunteer. Sergeant Wiggins served as the unit weapons subject matter expert on the M249 squad automatic weapon, M249 individual weapon, Mark 19 grenade launcher, M16 rifle, and 50 caliber machine guns. And all this is kind of new to me, but he knew all this stuff. Sergeant Wiggins directly trained all soldiers on their assigned individual weapons. His contributions greatly enhanced and improved their unit's effectiveness to qualify and become combat ready on all weapon systems. Sergeant Wiggins' awards include Marine Corps Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Navy Sea Service Deployment Ribbon, NATO Medal, Army Achievement Medal, Army Service Ribbon, Army Reserve Component Achievement Medal, Florida State Active Duty Ribbon, and Florida State Service Ribbon, among others. You know, John also, like his brother Jason, reminded us and just let us know with his beautiful stories he shared. He enjoyed life in the best way he could. And two of the ways in which he enjoyed, if you picked up from Jason's stories, he enjoyed life surfing and fishing. His brother Jason told me before I heard his stories here today that John started fishing from very young, from very, very early age, there at the pond back in the Indiana farm where they grew up together in the childhood memories. Surfing, his other favorite pastime, he picked up about age 15, I think. Jason, you told me. One of his most favorite places was Cocoa Beach, and it's at Bethune Beach, I think, Bethune Beach. So he really enjoyed life and did the best he can to just get the best out of it. But even most important, in his life, John enjoys serving others. As a non-commissioned officer, Sergeant Wiggins was considered a role model, a peer, a leader, and a friend. All soldiers who ever met or worked with Sergeant Wiggins enjoy his great personality, his joking manner, and joyful attitude. In the worst of times, he would lift up the soldiers, make them laugh, and contribute to their morale. Sergeant Wiggins was extremely dedicated to the soldiers of his unit. He always gave his very best and served with the highest distinction. As we mourn John's death, it is right for us to take memories of him and hold them close as time moves on. It is important that we release his body and his spirit to the loving God and incorporate his memory into our hearts today. Over time and with God's comfort, the pain of his death will lessen, while his life and exemplary service will stand as a source of strength for us all. Take comfort from the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who consoles us today in our grief. As God comforts you, so comfort one another. I encourage the family, and they've been doing a beautiful job even today as I share their memories and the stories with us. And as the chaplain of the Florida National Guard, my door is always open to those in service and to the family and anyone here. In life, he lived as one servant of his nation and those around him. In death, may his memory and example strengthen all of us to love, to serve, and to sacrifice our lives for others. John, we thank you for your example of sacrificial service to our country. May the way you served your friends and country and family strengthen us to live more and to love and serve one another. For our comrade in arms, Sergeant John Wiggins II, our nation bestows military honors today. In life, he honored the flag, and in death, the flag will honor him.